Imagine opening the internet and realizing the part you use every day is only a tiny fraction of what actually exists. The videos you watch, the websites you visit, the apps you scroll through. That's not the whole internet, not even close. Because beneath the normal web that everyone uses, there's a hidden layer most people never see. And beneath that layer is something even darker. A place filled with anonymous users, hidden marketplaces, leaked data hackers, secret communities, and websites that don't even appear on Google. This is the world of the surface web, the deep web, and the dark web. And trust me, the deeper you go, the stranger things get. Let's start with the part everyone knows. The surface web. The surface web is the public part of the internet. These are websites that search engines like Google, Bing, or Yahoo can find and index. Things like YouTube, Wikipedia, Instagram, online stores, blogs, news websites. All of that belongs to the surface web. If you can search it on Google and instantly access it, it's probably part of the surface web. And honestly, this is where almost everyone spends their entire internet life. But here's the crazy part. The surface web is actually tiny. Some experts estimate it makes up less than 5% of the entire internet. That means the internet you use every day is basically just the visible surface, like the tip of an iceberg. So what's hiding underneath the other 95%? That's where the deep web begins. Now, before you think this is some illegal hacker world, it's not. Most of the deep web is completely normal. In fact, you probably use it every single day without realizing it. The deep web simply refers to parts of the internet that are now indexed by search engines. In other words, Google can't access them directly. For example, your email inbox, online banking, private school portals, cloud storage, medical records, subscription content, private databases. All of these are part of the deep web because they require logins, passwords, or permissions. Think about your Gmail account. Other people can't just Google your emails and open them. That hidden data exists online, but it's protected. And that's exactly what the deep web is. Private internet content. But this is where things start getting interesting, because hidden deep inside the deep web exists a much smaller section. A section designed specifically for anonymity. The dark web, and this is where the internet changes completely. Unlike normal websites ending in .com or .net, many dark websites use onion domains. These websites are not accessible through regular browsers like Chrome or Safari. You need special software to enter. The most famous one is Tor. Tor hides your identity by routing your connection through multiple encrypted servers around the world. This makes tracking users extremely difficult. And that anonymity is exactly why the dark web became so controversial. Because once people realized they could hide their identity online, everything changed. Some people use the dark web for privacy. Journalists use it to communicate safely. Whistleblowers use it to leak information anonymously. Activists in heavily censored countries use it to bypass government restrictions. But at the same time, the dark web also became home to illegal activity. Black markets, stolen accounts, leaked passwords, scams, fake documents, malware marketplaces. And over the years, some dark web stories became infamous across the internet. One of the most famous examples was Silk Road, a hidden online marketplace launched in 2011. It allowed users to buy illegal products anonymously using Bitcoin. At its peak, it became one of the most talked about websites on the dark web, until the FBI eventually shut it down. But even after that, the dark web never disappeared, because shutting down one hidden site is like cutting one head off a hydra. Another appears somewhere else. And honestly, that's what makes the dark web so fascinating. Not because it's cool, but because it feels like an entirely different version of the internet. A hidden world operating quietly beneath the normal web everyone sees every day. And the deeper you go, the more mysterious it becomes. But here's something important most people get completely wrong. The dark web is not some magical, hidden hacker internet, where every website is dangerous. In reality, a huge part of it is either inactive, abandoned, fake, or simply empty. And honestly, many people who try accessing it end up disappointed. Because instead of finding some mysterious cyber world, they mostly find broken links and dead pages. That's because the dark web is unstable. Websites appear and disappear constantly. Some last for years, others vanish overnight. And unlike the normal internet, there's no proper search engine organizing everything neatly. You often need direct links just to find anything. But even then, the risks are real. Scams are everywhere. Some sites pretend to sell illegal products but simply steal money. Others spread malware designed to infect devices or steal information. And because users are anonymous, tracking criminals becomes much harder. That's why governments and cybersecurity agencies constantly monitor parts of the dark web. Over the years, authorities have shut down illegal marketplaces, hacking forums, and criminal networks operating there. But despite all this, the dark web itself is not illegal. Accessing it is legal in many countries. What matters is what someone actually does there. And this is where people often confuse the deep web and the dark web. The deep web is mostly private content hidden behind passwords and logins. The dark web is a very small anonymous section hidden inside the deep web. They are not the same thing. In fact, the dark web makes up only a tiny fraction of the internet compared to the deep web. But because of its mystery and secrecy, it gets the most attention. And honestly, that mystery is exactly why people are fascinated by it. Because humans are naturally curious about hidden things. Especially hidden places we're told not to enter. But when you step back and look at the full picture, the internet suddenly feels much bigger than most people realize. The surface web is the part everyone sees. The deep web quietly stores private information behind the scenes. And the dark web exists in the shadows, anonymous, unpredictable, and often misunderstood. 3 layers. One internet, and the truth is most people only ever see the surface.